Hello, LinkedIn. Me again. So, today's show is coming from the Founders Conference at the lovely Glen Eagles. How amazing is this? And having it in such a beautiful day. Like you can see the good Perthshire hills and everything in the background. Obviously, we couldn't come to Glen Eagles and not get a bit of the golf courses in to the practice area down there. So today's show is a wee bit different. So it's not probably it might end up being me interviewing people. Everyone's actually still in the conference just now, and I've had to take a wee sneaky quick exit to come meet Andrew and do the show. So hopefully Sir Tom's no raging with me, but so I've just sneaked out. People might come and join us, they might not because it's lunchtime and it's a busy, busy, busy day today. And the speakers that are on are just phenomenal. I mean, the producers have come out there and we got gutted to come out to be honest because it was the CEO of Octopus Energy and the stuff that the guys talk, it's just amazing. So we've already had some real fantastic guests that have been up on the stage talking to us so far today. And the rest of the day, it's just jam packed. So Tom and Ewan and the rest of the team at the Hunter Foundation, what an absolute outstanding event that these guys actually create here. See if you're a business person in Scotland, you have to be here. It is just, it's not a nice to have, it's a must have. If you're in a business that you want to try and scale and you want to try and move forward, this is the event for you. The people that are here is the elite of Scottish businesses, and you just can't ask for any more. And you also realise that most of this elite of Scottish businesses are actually just normal people. So it was to talk a wee bit about the show, but also talk about why we are here. So obviously Kane and I are here. You might have seen the video last night. We didn't have hundreds of beers by that point, I'll just let you know. But we'd had a couple. So the point of that was actually us getting a bit of R&R time. Do I need to look at this? No.
Aye.
So what do I need to do?
Just turn it on.
Turn the what?
Turn the show on.
Turn the show on. I don't know how to do it. I'm on the show. I don't know how to work it. You turn the show on. So, Alana, anybody else in the office, if you can do me a favour and tell me if you can hear me, see me, all that kind of stuff. If you could drop me a message and I'll pick it up on my phone. So hopefully, in fact, Alana's on her way up here, so she'll not be able to see it. Kelsey, if you're there, or Audrey, or anybody else that's in the office that can actually see the show, give me a shout. I'm sorry, Andrew just gave me the thumbs up. So before I go into much more, I'm going to thank Andrew because obviously Andrew's given up his day to come up here and get himself a £8 coffee or whatever it cost him. So I'm sure we'll get that expense back. But Andrew's come up here today to actually make this video happen, make this LinkedIn Live come out there. Also, like to shout out to our sponsors, Grow. I don't obviously have a Grow coffee with me, but give them a big shout out because for the price of a coffee here, you could probably get about 3 coffees and 14 cakes. Didn't Grow, so stay with Grow. But the purpose of today's show is obviously talk about why we're here. And we came here last year, and Kane and I just travelled up the morning and travelled back home the same day. But this year we decided that this is a big event for us. This is a big thing, and it's also a bit of giving back to us for all the hard work that we put into the years. I mean, this last year, again, the same as every year as a business owner, it's a total whirlwind, and a roller coaster at the same time. So that's what it's like being a business owner. You're on a roller coaster in a tidal wave at the same point. So yeah, this was a bit of us kind of taking something, getting something back for ourselves, in the whole process of what we do day to day. And then what you've got in here is obviously you've got a bunch of other business leaders who are all on the same journey. Some are a lot further on, some are maybe a bit earlier. But these people they're in a whirlwind of their own as well. So you're sitting here talking to people and you're saying, how's your whirlwind going? It's going okay, or it's struggling, or whatever. How's your whirlwind going? So yeah, so that's the purpose of why we've came here. But also, what we want to do is you're mingling with people who are that are in the same kind of mindset as you, where you're trying to do good for the world. You're trying to create jobs. You're trying to make the world a better place tomorrow than it is today. And most of these people that are here, they're not really in it for the money. They're in it to try and make a difference. And that's what some of the speakers that we've heard today have been telling us. It's that this isn't about the money. It's about a passion to make something better. And it's not that as a business you obviously have to look at it, you look at the money, but it's the purpose of it to make something better. And it's great hearing that you've got these people that are operating and running multi-billion pound businesses that have still got that feeling it's there to make a difference. So yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a wee walk around, and I'm just going to blather. So as long as you're happy listening to me blathering away, then that's fine. So yeah, what we've what we're trying to do with this is obviously build meaningful connections for us as a business, meaningful connections for both Kane and I as individuals, as we kind of keep embarking on our entrepreneurial journeys and seeing where there's people here that can maybe give us advice and guidance on trying to help us move things forward. So just give a wee quick look in there, Andrew, just to show people. I mean, who doesn't want to spend a day here at the Eagles? This is obviously from a business point of view, it's a big outlay and stuff like that to come to these kind of events, but the value that you get out is massive. So from last year, the value Kane and I got was amazing. It was outstanding, and this year's been brilliant again so far. And so making more connections and better relationships with people you already know, but also creating new relationships with people that you're just meeting. So yeah, it's one of these things. So today's show is probably not going to be a long one, because I'm just trying to jump out and do this during the lunch break. But we're going to take a wee walk around here, and if there's anybody that actually comes out of the conference for the lunch, we might catch them, pick them spot, put them on the show. So I don't know, is there anybody that's got any questions or anything, Andrew? So Kelsey or anyone like that? Is there, if you've got any questions? How you doing?
Great. You came along.
Sorry, buddy. Oh, sorry. I didn't realise.
No problem.
Sorry.
Your sister going all right?
Sorry. Sorry. Just somebody else was doing a video there, which I didn't realise. So yes, the purpose of obviously today is to try and build meaningful connections and get your business moving. Not upset people like I've just done there, unfortunately. So yes, our video's going okay, apart from upsetting somebody. But the going forward as we try and grow, these are the types of things that we need to do. And we talk about the entrepreneurial journey. So one of the big things that we've said as well is the people who probably suffer the most when you're doing an entrepreneurial journey is your family. So your partners, your kids, everything else like that. And that was one of the things that we were talking about up there, was that the people. So there's a few people there that brought their partners. Obviously, our partners are coming up tonight. So what's happening is they're coming up here so they get something out of this. And they can spend the day obviously enjoying the sights of the Eagles. But there's a lot of people that have done the same, because your partners are the people that suffer as we are working 80, 90, 100-hour weeks trying to keep everything going. And it's amazing that you see everybody's actually in the same boat and everybody's doing the same thing. So you're not just alone in this. Most business owners and business people are doing something very similar. Wonder what video that guy was doing. Wasn't happy anyway. So yeah, we're just going to give us a wee bit of the sights, and talk you through a few bits and bobs, and then we're going to let you go, because today is all about trying for us to make meaningful connections, try and get the most that we can out of this experience. So yeah, bit of a different show. Just listen to me. Usually I've got loads of questions that I can ask other people. Today was just about the questions that I would ask myself about why we do these kind of things, because it's not easy. It's not easy building a business. But you get days like this where it just makes that little bit more appealing, for all the hard work stuff that you put in. So yeah, I don't think we'll spend too much longer. What time right here? 10 minutes. We'll not spend too much time because, as I say, there's a couple of people that are going to come out, but I don't know when they'll actually break for lunch. And rather than it being, okay, it's supposed to be 1 o'clock, then it's supposed to be 1:30, blah, blah, blah. So just to come on for a quick 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, talk about what we're doing up here, talk about how amazing this conference is, because for me it's the pinnacle for Scottish businesses and anybody that's trying to scale a business. The message on it, I think actually it might say on here, is scaling Scotland. So I don't know if you can see that there, Andrew. Scaling up Scotland. And that's the message that obviously the Hunter Foundation is trying to put out there. And this is definitely an event for that. So I'm going to cut it at that, guys. And then hopefully you all have a fantastic Friday. And I'm going to go and try